Gentlemen, we are going to talk about this fragrance right here, Chanel Egoiste Platinum. This has to be the most handsome, fresh summer fragrance I have smelled. This is lovely, guys. We'll talk a little bit about it. This review is gonna be a little different, and I think all my reviews will be a little different. They'll follow this format. I could talk about accords. We'll hit on them a little bit, notes and all that, but I kind of want to talk about the feel of a fragrance. It's a lot more easier for me. And as well as, I believe if you're not like a perfumer, you really can't go into the great detail that you should when trying to describe a fragrance. But what I can do is provide, who would wear this, where, what time of day, who is this likely for, and things like that. And I think that will provide a lot of value for you guys. But anyways, this is a very handsome, fresh fragrance. Now, those of you who can't readily go and see the no breakdown, this is a fresh, spicy, woody, aromatic, green, almost like fragrance. I think this is classified as a fougere. That barbershop feel, all that. But this is absolutely stunning. I remember I smelled this 2-3 years ago, 25, probably 2 years ago. I was 25 years old. I didn't like it. And it's so crazy how your nose can change. I did not like this fragrance when I first smelled it. And I think I put it on skin and I hated it even more. It might have been this one, or it might have been just the regular, not the platinum. The regular one does not play well on my skin. It does not smell good. But this right here is bright on my skin. It's refreshing. It's very inviting scent. It does not last long. 4 to 5 hours on my skin. And then it even starts dying before that. But I think if you're just running errands, or what I see is a guy in a linen short sleeve, button down, in shape, summertime only, and you can wear fragrances any time of year you want, honestly, but you're wearing this. You're going to a coffee to meet with friends. I wouldn't wear this on a date. I would purely wear this. I'm running errands, maybe I'm doing some shopping, maybe shopping for more clothing in my wardrobe, maybe for another fragrance, whatever, maybe food. And this is when I would wear this. This is an everyday scent. I can't classify it as a dummy grab, because to me, to be a dummy grab it's going to be mass appealing, and I don't know if this is mass appealing. Maybe it is, right? But guys, this is great. This is a great fragrance, and I'm really starting to love Chanel. And before I keep talking, let me show you guys the batch code. Hopefully you can see it here. It's hard to see the batch code, but it is 8607. It matches what's on the box. You can only buy Chanel fragrances at Chanel or a place where they sell Chanel fragrances like a Sephora. I did not buy this from some random place where they're faking their fragrance. And I seen on another video as well where I did a review over a lower ohm sport and somebody asked about the batch code. So I have it here, Allure Ohm Sport, and the batch code is 7511. So talking a little bit about this fragrance, because there's nothing much to say, right? I think this is just a fresh, handsome fragrance. I think you could wear this in a more sophisticated environment because it's so handsome. But to me, in my collection, this will be used as just another alternative for everyday scent. This will honestly probably turn into my everyday errand type of scent where I'm just boom, boom, boom during the summer. I don't think this does very well during the winter, but when it's hot outside, I think this really, really can take off. It is an EDT, like I said, it doesn't last long. It doesn't, guys, just honestly, it's not the worst longevity out of fragrances I've tried, but it's not the best. But when it is there, I think it smells so good, and it is alluring. To my nose, it's alluring. It's not sexy. I don't think this is a sexy fragrance. I think it's just a handsome fragrance. I think it's a masculine fragrance. I think when you smell it, it's a fresh, masculine fragrance. Aromatic, green, just man fragrance. This is a man who you can tell he likes fragrances because he bought this. He's clean, he takes care of himself. I get Porsche. He drives a Porsche. I don't know why. I get Porsche. You're driving a Porsche. you're out and about, you might have stopped at the little chic coffee shop to pick up some coffee. Your shoe was tailored and you're going to pick it up. You made some business calls. You're flying out in a few hours after you pick up everything. This is this fragrance. I think it's a man who gets stuff done. So I think if you're looking for a everyday fragrance, not necessarily a dummy grab, but a fresh gentleman type of scent, fresh gentleman aromatic type of scent that you can wear every day during the summer, I like this. We're off that. What do I rate this? I give it an 8 out of 10. I really like Chanel fragrances, man. I give it an 8 out of 10 because what it does very, very well. It's hard for me to try to compare it to like a jazz club or more sensual type of fragrances because I love tobacco. I love sensual, alluring, musky type of fragrances with sweetness in there. Not too much sweet because I really don't like sweet fragrances. For what it does well. And I really like it. And what does it do well? Fresh, clean, herbal almost, aromatic, woody, masculine man. Right here, clean, everyday summertime fragrance. This does it well. I give it an 8. It's very good and it keeps me, I know fragrance is really good to me because I keep smelling that, keep going back to it. And when it was on my skin, I kept going back to it. I want to talk about just the whole, like Chanel in general. And now you guys know Chanel has the blue line and then Chanel has their private line they have some pretty good fragrances. Honestly, I haven't smelled anything in the private line that I particularly love. There's a lot that I like. I like Boy for one of them. There's some that I'm not very fond of. Going back to their designer line, they're more of a step down line. This Allure line and then this Egoiste, if I'm saying that right, Egoiste, whatever. Guys, these are amazing right here. These two fragrances to me are amazing. Now, obviously, the blue line is great. For me, the blue line smells amazing, but it's just boring. It's because I smelled it too much. Doesn't mean it doesn't smell good. And you might be like, Mike, talk about boring. You're holding Allure Homme Sport and Egoiste. It doesn't get no boring than that. Maybe so, but remember, fragrances are subjective. So what you think is boring to your nose, I might absolutely love, or vice versa. But one of the things is, if you're looking for sparkly, effervescent type of fragrances during the summer, Chanel's designer line does that really well. Now you have Eau Extreme, and I've been going back with Eau Extreme, Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, whether I need to acquire this. The dry down on my skin is amazing. It's great. And it's really not all of the dry down, but it's like the last end of it. But the opening and kind of in the middle is a little bit rancid on my skin. And that's why I don't know if I want to buy Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. I don't know if I want that fragrance. Nonetheless, that's another good one from the Allure Homme Sport lineup. These two fragrances, guys, I absolutely love. I wear Allure Homme Sport in the gym every day, in the office, and it's my everyday set. This will now be my everyday set. This will be gym and office. This might even be every day in office, just depending on how I'm feeling. I absolutely love Chanel as a brand. I like their exclusivity, so you can't find them on discounters. I kind of, it's not the best because you always want a good price, because I do think if in a fair world, these are a little bit priced lower for what they are and how long they last. They should be more so around under 100 or at 100. They really care about their brand. You can't just go and buy it anywhere. You either have to get it from Chanel or one of their partners. Love that. Love that. It means you care about your brand, right? And I love the backbone of their fragrances. It's something sparkly about them. It's something almost fairy tale like otherworldly like I'm going to a mystical fairyland. I don't know what it is, bro, but not saying it's fairy or anything, but like I'm going to a mystical place. It's some sparkly nature in the back end of their fragrances that I love. I'm starting to really dig, guys. And I was one of those guys where it's just like niche for the most part is where I was going, but I kind of took a step back, kind of looked at my fragrance collection, and I downsized a lot. And I basically restarted, and I'm going through it methodically. And as I did that, I only want fragrances I love that give me like an inspiration deep down. I only want those fragrances. So I off-putted a lot of fragrances, and as I'm going back and I'm looking at my nose, I'm refining my nose. What do I like right now in my life? I'm just noticing some of the fragrances that I hated when I was younger, because I loved sweet fragrances, gourmand type. I changed, man. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, and as you get older, taste buds change, things change, but I'm digging fragrances that I did not like. You know, particularly, I did not like this fragrance. Now I'm like, I want to wear it right now. Barbershop feel, every day, very nice. I think this could pull compliments. Do I think it's a warm sport? No. Or even the old extreme? No. Those are compliment getters, but I'm not wearing this for compliments. I'm wearing this because you smell like a masculine man who's out and getting stuff done. So I rate Chanel Platinum Egoiste a 8 out of 10. It's an EDT. I think it's great. I'm glad I have it in my collection. It's gonna be my everyday fragrance for the time being. Again, you know, 2 great fragrances. We were reviewing this one, 8 out of 10. I think if you're looking for a fresh, clean, masculine, barbershop type fragrance to wear every day during the summer, this is a great option. You can't go wrong. I really like this fragrance. Try it out, see if you like it. If you don't, maybe come back to it in a few years, few months, you might like it. If not, you know, move forward. Not all fragrances will be for everybody, but this one for sure is for me. Well, gentlemen, that is the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And this will allow the algorithm to pick up on these videos. And again, get them in front of people who have not found us yet. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it was informative. Value for value, I provided value to you, and then you all will provide value by commenting, liking, and growing this channel. And like always, gentlemen, I will catch you in the next one.